Marquette volleyball is 9-7 overall on the season as we welcome in senior outside hitter Aubrey Hamilton to the Big East Exchange. Aubrey, thank you so much for joining us today. How would you put into perspective the success so far that your team has had throughout this season?
Yeah, I would say it's just us getting in the gym every day, grinding and going through preseason and having hard games and getting us prepared for our conference was big.
Speaking of hard games, Aubrey, you guys had a couple of big time opponents that you did face in the non-conference. You had number 23 at the time, University of Kansas, University of Pittsburgh, who was ranked 9 when you played them. You played number 1, University of Wisconsin at the time, just massive opponents. First, what was it like playing in those big time games?
It was awesome being able to compete against the highest teams and then being able to showcase our team's talent and what we can do against those big teams.
What did you learn about your team during those games?
That we can get through adversity even though we didn't win, but we showed that we can do it and that we can compete at high levels.
Hmm. And it has definitely transferred into conference play. You look at your team's record right now in conference play, 5-0, undefeated. How is this team really gelling in conference play?
Yeah, I think just knowing that we, like you said, compete at the highest level and know that we can do it and being able to do that every single week and then doing it in our conference and showing what we can do and showcase.
How about what you can do, Aubrey? What is something that you are really proud of in your game?
Probably just being able to rely on my teammates. I know we can get when we get a good pass and when we get a good set, us front row hitters can be able to get it done. So it's kind of just a team thing where it's not just one person. I need everyone to help me hit and help me block and help me do everything.
Mm. When you look at your game, the growth that you've had in your game, it seems like you look at your stats every single year, you have continued to get better. Where has your biggest area of improvement on the court been?
This year I would have to definitely say my serve receive. I've always struggled with that in the past, and just getting in the gym every day and focusing on that and becoming better has really helped my aspect, my game, and then helped our team.
Mm. Speaking about the team, how would you describe the dynamic of your squad this year?
I would say that we are very close. We try and go to sporting events together, or do anything to get to know each other better, and that will help us gel on the court too.
Mm. Did you do any big team bonding or anything this summer?
Yes, we actually went to, it's called Green Lake. It's up north in Wisconsin, and we went to a lake house and for I think it was 2 days, and we did team building activities, we played games, and we went and visited Hattie's house and got to know where she grew up. So
Yeah. Who you obviously know who the competitors are on your team, but when you were playing maybe some of those games at the lake house, who did you learn was maybe the most competitive on your team?
the most competitive. Besides me, I would have to say Hattie.
Uh,
Hattie's pretty competitive.
hmm. You have a leadership role on this team as one of the seniors. How have you grown into being a leader? Have you always kind of seen yourself as one?
I would say that I'm more of a lead by example. I'm not a very vocal person because I'm a shy person until you get to know me. So I just more do the lead by example, and then if there's times where I need to speak up, I'll speak up. But I'm more of just the kind of sit back and have people watch what I do and lead in that aspect.
What are some of those things that you do, the daily habits or the routines that you're hoping that some of the younger players are picking up on?
Just getting in the gym, working hard, never take a drill off or a point off, and just keep grinding.
Mm. You're in your senior season. How would you describe what it's been like playing for Marquette volleyball?
Oh, it's been awesome. I've absolutely loved going on my second year now. I've loved every single minute, love my coaches, love my teammates. I feel like I've grown as a player and as an individual too.
Hmm. What are the goals that your team has for this season?
To compete at the highest level in our conference and then try and make it further than we did last year.
Speaking of competing at the highest level, Aubrey, on Friday night, your team goes up against number 15 Creighton. Always such a fun rivalry matchup between the two of your teams. What is the energy like, whether you are home or away, when these two teams, your two teams, go up against one another?
Oh, it's amazing. We try and pack the gym and it's a whiteout, so everyone like comes in white, cheers loud, and we get try and get all the athletes to come and cheer us on. And having even just like the people who come to like our camps or anyone to like come and cheer us on.
Mm. How loud can the owl get?
Oh, very loud. Our game last year when we played them was a record crowd for the Owl for us. So, and hopefully we can do that again this year and get the energy just as high as it was last year.
Send a message out right here. This is your moment. Send a message out to everyone at Marquette. Come pack the owl. Wear your white.
Come, yes, come back the Owl at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can catch that one on the Big East Digital Network. Aubrey, thank you so much for joining us. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.